Hi Gemini, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another You versus Them. Gemini, let's see how you're feeling, how your person is feeling, and what your mutual energies are. This will be like a shorter You versus Them reading, a love bite, but we will check on both your energies and see what your mutual energies are currently. So, warm welcome back to all my subscribers and welcome in newcomers. Gemini spirit. All right, and okay, let me just finish taking out the cards. 1 second. And bottom of my deck, Page of Wands in reverse. Somebody's scared to reach out and message, it seems, right now. Maybe going through the dark night of the soul. They do want this connection. They recognize this connection to be a soul bond connection. I think they do want a second chance at this, but they are devastated right now, going through the dark night of the soul, maybe scared to reach out or something. The other person feels, well, maybe this is over. Okay, let me not talk about this right now. I'm going to clarify all these cards for you, Gemini, but first let's start with some dialogue message cards. Let's start with some dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other now, what that would be, and then we'll start the clarification. So, Gemini and their person spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Gemini and that person. Let's take a few more from another deck. Gemini and that person spirit. All right, and just a few more from a third deck as well, gems, and then we'll start the reading. Gemini and that person spirit. Gemini and that person. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Gemini, if you're looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here, Gemini, says, I feel overwhelmed to tell you about my feelings. That's exactly what I saw in the first line. Okay. You've changed a lot since we first met. I would have never known how much I loved you if we were together. I think the separation has made them realize how much they care or what this connection meant to them. Our hearts are connected by an invisible cord. I wake up and my dreams are shattered. So they are still dreaming of the other person, but when they wake up, then they realize, hey, this is already over. My person's not with me. I was not prepared. Maybe that time they didn't recognize the connection or they weren't prepared to commit or something. Someone like you is hard to find. I always look out for you because I love you unconditionally. I try to warn you about fake people with bad intentions who are out there to manipulate and use you. It cuts deep because you seem to trust everyone over me. Your ego is effing irritating me. Can't you see the value I would add to your life? If you would only just let me in, we could be a strong power couple. When you ran, I felt like I lost my light and I plunged into darkness. My heart and even my spirit shattered into pieces. I'm trying to heal, surrender, and trust in the divine plan. But I fear I'll never feel the same again. It irritates me that you mock my spirituality when I'm doing everything I can to learn and grow and become a better person. You tease me, you make fun of my beliefs. I find this really hurtful as you're unwilling to even talk with me about them. I will never forget the day that I met you, and I will always remember the day that I loved you, for they are one and the same. Walking away from you was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, and it's my biggest regret. And the last one here, Gemini says, not talking to you absolutely breaks my heart and soul into a billion shattered pieces. I want to reach out to you, but I just can't find the right words as I'm feeling so fragile right now. So we started the first card with saying they were scared to reach out, and here it is again. And that's exactly what I got as the overall energy for the read as well. So, all right, so let's start. Let's start with an angel blessing card here, Gemini. Let's see what my angels want to say to the viewer today. Yeah, that could be you, Gems, could be your cross watcher who's watching for your energy. So, a blessing, guidance, advice, or a message for the viewer. And the card I have here for you is peaceful. Well, the universe is sending you a lot of peace, or maybe you are instructed to maybe create some peace within yourself or in this connection, I don't know. But your instructions are to move towards peace. All right, Spirit, now let's start. And Gemini, my subscribers already know that, like we do in the longer readings, the you versus them. I'm going to be calling the first line person A, the second line person B, and these will be your mutual energies. Just a shorter version of the longer readings we do. All right, so person A, you're right now, currently, how are you feeling? Tell me. Four of Wands. Four of Wands, yeah, they are absolutely ready. They want to come back. They want to offer, commitment. They are visualizing it. They want to be seen as somebody who's ready to, take charge, take responsibility. It struck them now. I think they've come to this sudden realization that. Whatever the other person was maybe trying to tell them or said in the past was the complete truth. And now they're recognizing that, yes, I am on the same page. I do want to be going forward. I recognize the connection. I want to have this long-term happily ever after. Actually, they just want a second chance with that person who I think has gone silent on them, who probably has cut them out or has strong boundaries up now, or has kind of just gone silent on them or has blocked them out of their life or something. I think now it's hit them like a ton of bricks that this is my soulmate, this is the person I want to go back with, but they know that person could still be angry and upset with them. They're sitting here in a lot of regret about something they did or didn't do. Sadness, regret, maybe they had an opportunity to commit and they didn't, or they lost out on this partnership or something. I think they were playing some mind games, or they had a lot of ego, a lot of pride. They thought they could get away with the way they wanted things, and they didn't take the other person's emotions into consideration. And now they are feeling really bad about that. And they also know that because of that, their person may still be upset and angry with them. So they are going through the dark night of the soul. They are Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. Yeah, they are scared. They are very, very emotional maybe at this time. They could be afraid. They could even be scared that the other person maybe has moved on to a third party, or I don't know. I think this person, as scared as they are, they still want a reconciliation. They are still dreaming of a Ten of Cups. They are now recognizing that this was always my Two of Cups. This is my Two of Cups. I wish I could go back to them. And I think they are in their emotions. They could be drowning in their emotions at this time, realizing how badly they want this partnership. So this is their current energy. What about the other person, Spirit? Person B, let's call them person B. Two of Cups in reverse. So person B says, yeah, this is over. This is over. I've been healing my own broken heart. I've left this connection behind. I'm definitely moving towards a more peaceful place in my life, Omkaratarot. Yes, I have turned my back towards them. I did wait for a long time, but now I've turned my back. I'm trying to see what else is out there. I am now taking risks in life. I'm trying to move forward, have brand new beginnings. I'm trying to meet somebody who is the right person for me. I'm manifesting a new beginning for myself. I'm healing my own broken heart. Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah, they felt that they have become stronger. through all the trials and tribulations and the struggles and the fights or competition, whatever happened between the two of you, I think person B has become stronger and wiser for it. And now they could be actually out there checking out their other options. They could be realizing that, hey, there are other fish in the sea. I am the one who should check out what options I have. I don't think this person is waiting around anymore, but they are manifesting a partnership in their life. They are moving towards a Ten of Cups in their life, where they will find a person, or they maybe already have their eye on somebody who they feel is a new soulmate, or somebody who's actually going to offer them a cup and they can offer them a cup. It's like, I'm not waiting for this person anymore. Maybe they were a false soulmate connection, or this connection was only meant to last this long. I've learned my lesson now, Omkaratarot. Now I have to think about myself. I have to do justice for myself and, have some new beginnings. Okay, so mutual energy, spirit. What do these three cards mean for person A? Five of Pentacles in reverse. I think person A, they want to rush back in. They don't like the fact that they're going to be left behind. They don't like feeling abandoned or left out, or now they are feeling the loss of the other person. They want to rush back in. They're having a lot of stress, lot of sleepless nights, because they are kind of worried that the other person is not waiting around for them anymore, or is maybe choosing somebody new in their life, or maybe is happier without them, right? So they want to rush back in and end this conflict. I mean, at least that's what they wish for. How do I now end? Yes, they're manifesting. They're praying to the universe. They could be taking guidance. They could be manifesting. How do I end the conflict that's happened between the two of us? So what do these three cards mean for the other person then, Spirit? The other person says, yeah, I'm not, and I've realized I'm stronger now, and I'm not meant to be in a connection which makes me feel always abandoned and left out in the cold. Omkaratarot. I was discontent in this connection. They never gave me an offer. They left me out in the lurch. I kept waiting for an offer which never came. So I'm not going to waste the rest of my life, looking at the past and feeling bad and sad. I'm going to turn my life around and move towards a new Two of Cups. I'm ending this connection. I'm transforming my life, Omkaratarot, because I know my worth now. Maybe this is the lesson I had to learn, that I am worthwhile. I can attract in whatever kind of connection I want. I don't need to chase after anyone who's not emotionally available, or they're never going to open up their emotions and tell me how they feel, or always going to leave me out in the cold or leave me isolated. No, I'm not even fighting for this connection anymore. I think the other person has strong boundaries up. They are kind of more focused on the future than the past. So I think the first person, I think they are a bit afraid to now reach out. Why? Because they're quite sure that the other person is now going to push them away. They feel that what's the point if I reach out? I'm going to get a pushover or a pushback, and So I think that they're just feeling terrible. They're feeling terrible, and they're going through the dark night of the soul right now. So that's what I have for you, gems. Till next time then, love and light. Take care. Namaste.